back when I was starting out in the gym as a skinny kid, bulking was my biggest nightmare. Fuck training hard, fuck going to failure, fuck talking to that cute girl. Bulking was the hardest thing on the planet for me, but it was the hardest thing. In this video, I'll go over 10 hacks and one inspirational golden tidbit at the end that helped me down food with ease and bulk the fuck up to get fucking jacked and stacked. So the first tip is something you will not expect, and most of you will click off this video after this one, but just train harder, bro. If you train hard as fuck in the gym, if you leave your soul in the gym on every single fucking set, it will automatically increase your appetite and will force your body to eat big. If your body notices your effort, it will crave that food. You cannot torture yourself in the gym and that your body will not respond to that. It will respond with hunger, and trust me, you will down your food with ease. I can tell you that from my own anecdotal experience, but also a testimonial from my girlfriend. She was way under eating one meal with like 500 calories her whole life, and she had real big struggles with eating more. She was underweight and all of that. And once I came into her life, I introduced her to training, and she still had the problem with undereating. She just could not down food. But I told her, you don't need any fancy tricks to eat more or any shit like that. You don't need to consume any content on that fucking bullshit. You just need to train harder, bro. And I spotted her on all of her lifts. She trained like a fucking pussy, but I pushed her to the absolute fucking extreme. And now she's eating like a fucking maniac. Every time we come home from training, she craves food, even though a few months ago she couldn't even down 500 calories. And she did all of that with no fancy hacks, but just training harder and leaving your fucking soul in the gym. Now that we got the training part out of the way, let's come to the first dietary tip that I will give you. If you're watching this video, I know you absolutely hate breakfast. You wake up and you're still full from the previous day. You have absolutely zero appetite, no hunger. You don't want to eat anything until like 1 p.m. I know how you guys feel. I was once in your position. Back when I was in school, I didn't eat any breakfast and I waited after school. And if I had breakfast, it was cereal, which has like 300 calories. Come home, you need to train, you have no time left. Maybe you need to do some homework. And it's the end of the day, you need to go to bed, but you have so many fucking calories left. And you need to down disgusting amounts of foods at once, meaning that you'll be fucking full till the next morning, meaning you will have no appetite in the morning. Maybe it's a vicious cycle you're in. You are not eating breakfast because you don't have an appetite, but at the same time you're stuffing your face at the end of the day, which is the whole reason why you have no appetite in the morning in the first place. Eating your breakfast as early as possible will give your body or your gut the time to digest your meals, and it will increase the time between your meals, as you have now already downed some calories and you don't have to stuff your face at the end of the day because you've only hit 1,000 calories and you need to eat 2,000 more. Fuck the generic 3 times per day meal frequency. If you increase your meal frequency to maybe 4 meals, maybe even 5 meals, the amount of calories you have to eat at once will be lower, meaning that your digestion will first of all be faster, as you don't have to stuff down so much food. You will not get sick of eating. Increasing the meal time but decreasing the calories you have per meal will also make you less full, less bloated. You will not be stuffed max, meaning that you will have a bit of that hunger left, which will increase your appetite and increase again the digestion time for the next meal. Now, let's come to the meals itself. When choosing your meals or your ingredients, make sure to choose calorie-dense foods. Calorie-dense foods just means how full does a specific ingredient or a meal make you feel compared to how much calories it has. For example, pasta and rice has much more calorie per gram than a potato. You have to eat so much more potatoes, your whole fucking plate will be full and you'll be so fucking bloat maxed after that meal, and you've only taken like 200 calories. Compare that with a full bowl of pasta, that meal would almost be triple the calories. So not only the calories play a role in how full you feel, but also the amounts of it. For example, again, a salad will make you feel satisfied and somewhat full if it's a good bowl, but you have not taken down any calories. So choose foods that have a lot of density in the calories, but in the amounts you ate or you eat is small. I will not mention every single good option there is for calorie dense foods, but I'll put a picture right here. Don't eat too much protein. protein has a much longer digestion time than its superior macronutrient, the carbs. Those both macronutrients have the same amount of calories, which is 4. But again, carbs, you can down that easily and get more calories in because it is more calorie dense. Again, fats, on the other hand, are also slowly digestible, just like protein, but they have double the amount of calories per gram. Meaning that if you're struggling to bulk, focusing on carbs and fats will be better. Of course, don't use the most horrendous saturated fat sources out there, but healthy fat sources like nuts, nut butters, and stuff like that are good options. There's an absolute obsession in the fitness industry with protein.
Try to get 100 grams. 100 grams of protein. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there.
It is an absolute cash grab, and you should not listen to these influencers who say you need fucking 200 grams of protein per day. I maybe bought and consumed protein powder like 2 or 3 times in my whole fucking 6-year lifting journey, and I had no problem building muscle. You only need 0.7 grams of protein per lean pound of body weight. Most of you are not some natural, jacked, shredded pro bodybuilder. I certainly am not yet, which means that your actual amount of lean muscle tissue is not as high as you think it is. And if you multiply that by just 0.7 grams of protein, an absolute horrendously low number will pop up. For most of you, depending on how much actual muscle mass you have, how tall you are, etc., you will only need like 100 grams to 140 grams of protein per day. You will not even think about hitting a protein and you will still hit it. This is not commonly talked about, but carbs are the most important micronutrient for actually making you look jacked, as carbs fill up your glycogen stores to the max, which means that your muscles will look much fuller, you will retain water much easier, and you will just look dense and thick. You know, when I said that you don't want to build a bad relationship with your food, you want to avoid stuffing your face, hating the meals that you eat, and stuff like that, that is due to one simple reason. It is your saliva. You see, when you're absolutely engorged into eating this meal, if you absolutely love the meal that you have before you, your mouth starts watering, and that is your saliva. And the saliva includes or has special enzymes which improve your digestion time, which I can confirm from my own experience. So oats are known as a pre-workout meal, but my digestion time took so fucking long, and every time I trained, I was absolutely full. It took me like 2, even 3 hours to digest some fucking oats, which don't even have that much calories. For 6 years straight, every single day I'm eating these fucking oats, which I absolutely hate. But I now added some dark caca, and my digestion time, because I fucking love this dark chocolate, improved so much by just adding one ingredient, which is not even unhealthy, it is healthy, it is beneficial to my health, it adds calories and stuff like that. And just by that one trick, oats immediately became one of my favorite meals, even though I hated it for the last 6 fucking years. Loving your meals is important, and you need to build a healthy relationship with meals, but sometimes your surplus is just too high, or you just cannot eat for the life of it. And if you're in that situation, I would suggest you to incorporate liquid meals or mass gainers into your diet. You know those self-made mass gainers? You put in milk, oats, peanut butter, banana, some berries, maybe some greens or stuff like that, and you chuck that motherfucker down in a fucking second, and you're not full at all. You can get it down very quickly, you can digest it very quickly because it is liquid and not a real meal, which means that you will get your calories in much easier. You don't have to cook anything, you don't have to prepare anything, it goes super fast, the calories are in, and you don't have to worry about eating or bulking as much, and those other meals in your day are more chill because you have so much calories in that mass gainer shake. Even pro level Olympia bodybuilders are downing that mass shake on a daily basis when they are in the off-season bulking. You're crying about 3,000 calories, maybe in the future you'll be crying about 4,000 calories that you have to down, but these mass monsters are downing like 8,000, 10,000 calories in the off-season, so don't you fucking complain. And downing that much calories is just fucking impossible if you eat normal foods. So of course, they're incorporating some mass gainers or liquid meals into the diet. So if CBAM or Ronnie Coleman are not too good for this, you're not too, I don't know. You get the point. This is some esoteric advice, but drinking a tea after your meals will improve your digestion. Teas are anti-inflammatory for your gut. It removes bloating and it just improves the digestion. I'm not too informed on this, but it is my anecdotal experience. Every time I'm too full, cannot go to the gym, I need to digest more, but I just have no time available right now. I just down a tea, which is especially made for improved digestion, and I digest my food. What the fuck's up on my language? I digest my food much easier. Not only drinking a tea after a meal is beneficial, but walking is too. Just take a 10 to 15 minute walk after every meal, or whenever you can, or whenever you have a meal that you just cannot down, like myself in the past with the oats. This improves digestion by keeping your body moving, by keeping your blood flow in your gut. This is especially important if you're eating a pre-workout meal after work, after school, and you have to train 1 hour after that. It is most likely that you'll still be full, but by just taking a walk, 10, 15 minutes and even more, if you have to walk to the gym, that walking will improve your digestion by a lot. Compare that to laying down, which is the normal premise if you eat a pre-workout meal which is high in carbs, which will actually hinder your progression time. Lots of skinny guys don't want to hear this, but do your cardio, bro. I know you got fear-mongered into believing that cardio will kill your gains, it will kill your bulk, you will not gain any muscle, you will not be able to bulk if you do cardio, but what if I tell you that it will actually improve your ability to bulk and increase your appetite? I know you're working super hard at work or studying for school, but laying down in bed, scrolling, playing video games after you have hit the gym, and only hitting gym, not doing any other activity in your fucking life, will absolutely hinder your ability to burn calories, which is a good thing for improving your appetite and increase your hunger, which is the same thing. Your ability to digest foods will be worsened if you live that inactive lifestyle outside of the gym. As I said in the other point, if you're walking, if you're just taking your steps in, your body's ability to digest food will be improved by the blood flow that comes into your body or gets activated by just regular activity. You don't have to do any David Goggins-ass cardio. Just getting your steps in, 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day is enough to improve your cardio, to increase hunger, to improve digestion. But if you want to go one step further, on top of those steps you get in, top of your gym sessions, you can incorporate some light cardio on your off days or on your training days, like incline walking, incline jogging, and stuff like that. Trust me, if your lifestyle is active, if you're doing cardio on top of your normal gym sessions, you will be hungry as fuck. Now, let's come to the golden tidbit of the video. Just give it time, bro. Just like you can progressively overload your gym sessions, adding reps, adding weights to your exercises, you can progressively overload your ability to eat, to digest, to bulk, and stuff like that. Bulking gets easier with time. The bigger you get, the stronger you get in the gym, the more of a necessity your body has to get those resources by adding your calories, by bulking. As long as you're really trying hard, leaving your soul in the gym, giving it your absolute best to eat food, to eat in the surplus, to be a bit uncomfortable, stuffing your face sometimes, which is normal if you're really skinny, you will soon have a natural increase in appetite without forcing it, and trust me, you will absolutely annihilate every meal that is right in front of you.